Gene Autry Way. Welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Shohei Ohtani. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Rice at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's inside. That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. There's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now at the plate, Andy Pajas. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Here's a rocket to right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fouls away the first offering. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Big-time power. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Yo, 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. In the air, left field. Bellinger on the move. Brings it in. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Anaheim. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
The 1-2. And that's full to swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but could have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch out.
Goldie steps into the box. That's off the mark.
That's high.
2 balls, no strikes. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Hey!
This one in the air center field. Pajes moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 2nd. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
The 0-2. That's to third. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one finds the zone. 0-1. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one lifted to left. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Yankees nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Really
that missed.
Good take,
That's a ball.
especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero.
Ball.
That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to hit quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Right through there for a strike.
That's in. Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. As we go to the last of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton rushing. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 0-2. Sets him down looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wastes no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Sliced hard but foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And Freddie goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
There's a strike to Mookie. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. In the air to left center. Grisham under this one. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And this is one he... Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because the...
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Tucker in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Fly to left his first time.
Yeehaw!
Puts a bunt down. Throws to first.
He's out of there.
Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They bring 9. Back in Anaheim, out of the fourth, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the air on the infield, Freeman takes it in for the out. Two down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Ha!
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got it. And that is that. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Paul Blackburn.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Mookie Betts blasts one out. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a couple more. It's 11-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the...
So a lefty out of the pen, Ryan Yarbrough. He's into the game with the bases empty. Once he digs in, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back to the mound, Caballero. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here is Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. Outside.
Stays alive. Up the middle. Betts fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey ha!
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking, and that will end the inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Hernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground.
Foul!
And that's just foul. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a ground ball to first. Slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Edman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. And
That's
it
a
goes
foul ball.
just foul. The 0-2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. And that ends the inning. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Digging in, Ryan McMahon.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've
Chopped to the left side. Gets it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a miss, and Ohtani gets the strikeout.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Ball one,
That's
no
ball.
strikes. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Freeman. That's the inning. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
On the run, throw to first,
No,
but it's
safe.
not in time. Base hit.
Up next.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered in this game.
Freeman.
Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. No question about this one, it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Yarbrough is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, Angel Chavez. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They go back to back, and they add to their lead. It's 14-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
On the ground to the left. Tosses across the first, and Hernandez is out. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. Foul ball.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Ground ball up the middle. Edman tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's going to be Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Ball.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jason Dominguez.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy.
Hit on the ground and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though.
Ball.
It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, that's outside. Ball.
One strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
14-zip at the end of this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout.
My love